Well, hello, friends and explorers. This is Dr. Gary Senderoff with Cruise Planners, a signature travel representative. And today I'm going to show you what it's like to do the Arctic aboard the Scenic Eclipse II. And as a top producer with Scenic, I can book your next scenic expedition, ocean, or river cruise and offer you more perks rather than booking it directly with the cruise line. A lot of Arctic adventures start in Europe, and this one started in Oslo, which is an amazing city to discover. And if you've never been, please do yourself a favor and spend at least 3 or 4 days here to discover all the amazing things that Oslo has to offer, which includes visiting the Munch and National Museums to see all 4 versions of the Scream artworks. Most expedition journeys build in a one-night hotel stay within their package since a lot of people are flying from out-of-the-way places. And of course, Scenic offered this as well. And as much as I enjoyed this entire adventure, the ground staff in Oslo and even the customer service staff aboard fell a little short in a lot of ways. But overall, I will tell you that this expedition was nothing short of spectacular. It is so exciting to fly into Longyearbyen and see these dramatic landscapes and snow-capped mountains. Pro tip, try and get a window seat if you can to enjoy the scenery. And by the way, booking direct is never the best value, so definitely contact me at gary.senderoff@cruiseplanners.com and I'll be happy to work with you and provide you the best value and knowledge throughout the booking process. You'll also see my email again at the end of this video, or you can pause it here as well. Our sophisticated system also offers a value tracker, and this means that if your rate ever goes down, even after you've booked, my system will track it and catch it. And on most occasions, you'll get the lower rate. And best of all, I don't charge a service fee. Thank you.
Your butler will come shortly, and he's going to answer the rest of the questions, and he's going to show you all the geeks of the room.
Dr. Gary,
Yes.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'm from the Philippines, and I will be your butler for the rest of the cruise.
Hey, look what's sailing in. This is Ponant's luxury icebreaker, Le Commandant Charcot, doing its North Pole run. It's the only comfortable way to get to the North Pole. And guess what? I happen to have a series on that expedition also, so check out my channel for more details. But for now, my video is designed to make you feel as though you're a passenger traveling aboard Scenic Eclipse through the Arctic. It'll give you a glimpse of what you might expect as a passenger. And I have a more detailed video that goes in depth about the ship itself, the food, and the service on my channel, which I suggest you watch if you're doing a different itinerary. But for now, sit back and enjoy the Arctic experience aboard Scenic Eclipse II, and I'll check in a little bit later in the video.
Discovery mode. You have to see the way that
They don't look like they're rapidly moving in any direction, right? Maybe he's having a snooze. Oh, so cool.
So this is your hanging cubby.
Okay.
And the
So without further ado, he's our amazing discovery leader. It's Jonathan Furman.
Thank you very much, Amy. Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you all. If you've done classic, more traditional cruising before, then the key difference really is that on those ships, you've got a pretty rigid itinerary, you've got a pretty good idea of what you're going to be doing on any given day. Things on an expedition cruise are a little bit different. We don't have ports, we don't have jetties, we don't have infrastructure.
IECO regards all flora as protected. IECO regards all fauna in the Arctic as protected.
Generally, the aim is going to be to do something in the morning and do something different in the afternoon. It's either Zodiac landing or it's a Zodiac cruise. And the big difference is really, is it sunny or cloudy? Is it windy or calm? That's
Great.
Welcome.
Thank you. There's puffins?
Yeah, we're basically on the glacier right now. So that's how much it's receded in the last about 50 years.
Yeah. Oh wow. Came out to this.
It's 40% of what it used to be.
Yeah.
Isn't this the best?
Oh, got it.
Right, there's like 3 of them. Does that mean they're happy to see us or nervous?
Oh gosh, I can't be scared.
And then you have northern polar flying around. So the really sad thing is that there's northern polar. You can, but we can't go near them because they get really, really scared.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're like, and they, not that bit, but we're just going to show you what, like, so that's when it's all pressurized, and it's all completely, so you can, I'm not as strict as some of the other ones. Did you know
Right. The ground is colored. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Still sitting close to me.
These are all the kitty wings. Women is like, more like gold. Wow.
Okay. Let's get in the bow. Get a shot.
67,
66 south.
Do you hit this Antarctica? Come on.
Go ahead. Wow.
This is Javi. I'm going to be your Zodiac driver and guide today. Javi. Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to pair up with Brune, which is in front. And we're going to go across this island. It is to see this big colony of the little dovekies and little auks. And then we're going to cruise around on this other island, looking for some signings, hopefully, some surprises, hopefully. The name of the island is Fugasagan.
Fugasagan.
It means bird island.
Bird island. Bird?
Bird island, yeah. Living here, if you pay attention to the rocks, they are coming out of those rocks. They are living on these little edges right there, nesting right. The next one will be Svalbard, Greenland, and that's pretty much how we do our work. It's natural view, flying home, and then anytime you're gonna see that one, if you see a completely white. I don't.
Giant ice.
Thank you very much. I hope you had fun and enjoyed.
Thank you. Oh, you're right.
There used to be a grave of like 165 sailors on one of the islands. They all died of exposure because they were men and they didn't have enough clothes on. And they also died of scurvy.
Right.
Get buried there.
Hi there, hello. Good afternoon. Look at that, I know you.
Hobby!
Yeah. That's good. Welcome to Smeerenburg. This is our site for the afternoon. We're gonna spend here 1 hour, maybe 1 hour 15. The main thing now that this is our first landing, this will be a guided walk. So you're gonna have a guide that will take you to the 2 different stops that we're gonna have. We're gonna go for the Walruses first, and then on our return, we're gonna do a stop right here where the historical site is located, so you will learn about the history of this area. Let's go.
Thank you.
The walrus you see behind us are our Atlantic walrus. So our walrus species is broken into 2 subspecies, the Pacific and the Atlantic. And all the walrus that we find here around Svalbard all fall in that Atlantic subspecies. So the walrus are really big animals. They can weigh up to 1.5 tons, so huge, and get up to 3.5 meters big. A nice big male can be 3.5 meters. So you'll see both males and females have those modified teeth into tusks. They're just an elongated canine that's grown, and these tusks act like a multi-tool for these animals. So they use them for a variety of different things. So during breeding season, those males will be in massive territorial fights where they'll hit against each other and use those tusks to really try and inflict some damage on other males. They then go into the sand or near the sand, will use their flipper to move that sand away, and then they create a suction with their lips, and they actually suck that little clam or mussel out of its shell. They've got a really thick layer of blubber, so a layer of fat around them, can be up to 15 centimeters thick, so absolutely huge. And this is really pivotal for keeping them warm during those cold winter periods, as well as for storing fat that they can use if they can't find food.
About 200 people would have been here in a busy summer's season. There were a couple of attempts to winter here in the 1630s to protect the infrastructure they had built up. So the Dutch were here in the 1630s. They left 7 men to winter, and they made it. They scavenged their way through the winter. They ate lots of old whale fritters, which was the old boiled up blubber, just the bits and pieces that were left. And they would go to the mountain there and look for salad greens. So it's actually called Salad Mountain. They survived the winter. The next year, a party of 7 men, when they came back to start whaling, everyone was dead. You can see there's 2 big rings here, one here, and there would have been a giant cooking pot or a tripod inside both, and there was another team of people bringing whales that had been caught in the fjord, cutting them up, bringing the blubber pieces to the pots. So they throw those blubber pieces, they cut them up, they called them blanket pieces, and they'd throw them in the pot, and they would turn into oil, and then they would skim the oil off and put it into barrels. This island's called Amsterdam Island because there were Dutch whalers, and Amsterdam was a huge port. Round Europe was used for candles, was used for lamp oil, was used in industries, sort of a myriad of uses. Whale oil was the thing for nearly 400 years actually. The site's been excavated, and they found about 15 buildings, including accommodation.
Okay, I'll just scan your card.
Oh, sure. And then after all that exploring, it is pure luxury and delicious food aboard the beautiful Scenic Eclipse.
Joe.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
That'll be a great shot. We are a fashion.
Me and Steve.
Whitewater rafting. They put us on a level 5.
Out of the way.
Get your iPhone, Mom. That way we have it.
That was so fun. I didn't know when I was. So just straight across to this land spit here, and just all along the edge of it, really close to the shore, all those bits of white in the water are belugas.
Right by the shoreline.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a little Texas bar adventure?
Hello team. Hey. Welcome to Texas Bar. We've got 2 bars. One of them is the cabin, which is open. You can go in and take a look. There's a guest book that you can sign if you like as well. There's a little bar in there as well, but we'll leave that for the actual people who stay here every now and again. But Daniel and Manfred have brought their own bar setup, or our own bar setup. So help yourselves, get involved. There's a nice place to sit in the sun. You are welcome to wander along the flags up to that cairn. Beautiful views both ways. Or you can walk up to where Jack is standing over there, but no further. If you want to go further than that, we're going to start a hike in just a minute up to a viewpoint. It's fairly steep and gravelly, but if you want to join him, then same thing, head on up there. There's a huge amount of vegetation around, so please watch where you're going. Don't step on the flowers.
Okay. Very pretty.
Thank you. Have a good hike. I'll see you down there. Thank you. On the way back, we're gonna go for the real stuff then, it's okay? I think you would take it.
I would. At first I thought, oh, but...
So this is all good, so if you want to have a rest there, you're safe, so it's okay. Maybe not.
This is the catamaran, but it was just us. While Josh was there, was the 4 of us, Steve Sherman, you've heard him, and his wife.
I have to meet him.
His wife, and then another guy, Kevin.
They've got like self-inflated.
Gotcha, okay, yeah.
Well, I got a lot of jokes for that name.
Oh yeah. It's
Old-fashioned.
old-fashioned. Well, it's with a twist.
Wildlife sightings, we'll be sure to announce those, so please enjoy this truly unique experience here on board Scenic Eclipse II.
So this is the furthest north on any scenic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if I can see it from up here. No, it should be a good picture. Now he's watching us.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Use the floor and the whole. Yeah. And they're very sensitive to noise, so every time someone opens the door, they hear the voices from inside.
You should explain how you guys never commented.
Wow.
But before we get on the Zodiac, we have to put on our heavy-duty waterproof boots. And we take them off when we get back on the boat because we don't want to bring the outside world back onto the ship. We also have our binoculars so we can see the sights, some gloves, a beanie, sunglasses, a coat, and of course, can never leave without your life jacket.
So we're doing a Zodiac cruise. We have this beautiful work cliff right over here. There is a waterfall just right over there. It's really just the glacier and the snow that's melting. This is a place known for Brunonic guillemots, breeding ground. There should be about 100,000 breeding pairs. And why they're on the cliffs is because they don't build nests. Mom and dad both incubate the egg. This is why we often have Arctic foxes around. The eggs kind of roll down, and that's a great snack for the Arctic fox.
For a fox?
Wow, look at the waterfall. And amazing balance. Right, Daddy?
Just getting low. You ever see them jump? Oh.
Does anyone see that what looks like a burrito to the right of him, like orange burrito? Oh, he's fast. Oh my god, he's got a great balance. Oh my god.
But when they're young, you wouldn't be able to tell. He's somewhere, he's at the base. You have that snow.
Uh-oh.
It's over.
That's it.
So the nests are, I think if you go this one straight ahead, so you have like these little, the top, yeah, this was all covered in snow, and everything is melting everywhere. Oh my god.
I was here 5 years ago. I wore a lot more clothes. It's too warm. Like, this is not good for the climate. It's not good for the seals, for the polar bears. Like, we need to do something.
Yeah, that's hard. And then over here by the birds, that's not marble, the white, that's all the guano. But yeah, so you have, it's very rare that you have marble in the rock for these bird cliffs. So you have at 12 o'clock of the Zodiac, you have a dark patch.
Yep.
Go to slightly to the right. And I think, yeah, just about halfway, midway. Could you imagine having 100,000 neighbors right next to you in one house? These cliffs, I would say 70 to 100 meters or so.
Hanging around Germans?
Yeah, probably.
Tuesday.
I'll turn off the engine for just one moment so you can listen to it.
Okay.
These pillars are amazing.
Yeah, really.
Yep, yep. Okay. White base.
Yeah, this is right here for 14.
Millions of years sandstone, and it's just layered and layered upon. You have a couple.
We're going to land right in front of us, and there will be kind of a free roaming area, so you can go a little bit and walk. The long hikers, they already went, and they are trying to go uphill.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Faxeborgen. The fjord that we came in along is one big fault. And if you find sort of faint trails anywhere, then please follow those trails, because once they're established, we want to keep disturbance to where they already are. If there's no trails, then try not to make any new ones. That's going to be along the flat, nice and level, probably half an hour or so each way, no more than that, nice and relaxed and slow. So if you fancy doing that, feel free to grab a pair of poles. You've got a good hour and a half on shore.
Danny, I will be leading us on this hike. I don't think we're going to gain a ton of elevation. Once we get over the ridge there, I think it's going to be a gentle upslope to where we get a final kind of view out of the valleys beyond this ridge, so we can open our view up, gain a little more of what does the interior land look like. All right, our total time frame is an hour and a half. I don't know if we'll use all that time or not. Reindeer can generally outrun and outmaneuver a polar bear, but if it gets snuck up on, could have died of starvation or something. There's no telling. In the wintertime, you imagine for a reindeer, in the wintertime it's pretty tough.
That's probably
Oh, that's hilarious.
Harry and Becky. Becky has a pink backpack.
And we have the shrimp with the roasted tomato.
It's from Eric Lucky. Over there, right there. Tail.
Dorsal fins.
Yeah,
You can see on the
okay.
humpbacks, you can see this
A little hump before the
hump
fin.
Before the fin.
Forward of the fin.
Yeah. The left is a big one. And to the left there is a bigger one.
It's a fun exercise.
You see the humpback to the right is logging. It's just laying on the surface.
Yes, Josh. When you have a chance, can I see the binocs? Because I can't see with, I mean, I can see, but I can't make out. Oh, whose are these?
Oh, that's got to be a humpback because it's the heart-shaped loaf, right?
Oh my gosh.
The far one? The far one?
Oh, look. Oh, that one's huge.
4th of July. There we go. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Now, when you say
Cap, what's your favorite part of the job, if I may ask on video here?
The wildlife and the ice, definitely.
So you can't get bored of this, right?
Never. I could stay up on the beach 24/7.
Is this is the activity? Is it picking?
The whales?
I mean, you've been here for 4 hours.
Midnight is my best. Nobody's manning the ship.
the captain's out here?
There were this many here?
No, you see them
Oh, because of the crow.
Oh.
Oh, look at the back. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Made it to Nordostland, and the weather has definitely changed. We've got some walrus calves with their mothers.
So basically here you have, as we saw the other day, the big group of males on the west. Up here on the northeast we have the big group of females. The thing about this pregnancy is it's not actually 15 months of pregnancy as we know it. She can pause the embryo. So once the egg's been fertilized, she basically pauses it, and then 3 or 4 months later she restarts it, and then she'll have a normal pregnancy. Sometimes the baby will stay with the mum for up to 5 years, and they're really good mums. They're really protective, they keep the baby close. So they're the slowest reproducers of any of the seals, and that's why the populations are still pretty low. So these ones were hunted nearly to extinction here in Svalbard. There was probably less than 100 left. They're easy to recognize because they haven't got the big teeth like all of the adults.
Okay. It's just the words.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah, it is.
Look at how clear that water is now.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Thank you. Get the whole block. Oh my god. You want the whole block?
On the land? Yeah. That rounded to.
Yeah, the north. I think it would. I think it would.
Jesus, look at that. How much gallons of it?
Yeah. You gotta think of the warm temperatures that we have in.
Can I go over there?
Yeah.
We have this French beautiful word, vol au vent, with mushroom.
Go ahead. Oh, you just go in and walk in?
Here, guys, the bread selection for you tonight. The non-Indian bread over there. We have here the soft rolls made with.
Welcome to Sundneset. After yesterday in particular, it is lush and beautiful out here. The hut is open, you can hang out with Karen up there, and you can also free roam a little further following the flags to the first of 2 lakes. It's yeah, a little bit tricky to get around. Everything surrounding the rocks is soft and wet and beautiful, so
Oh, see? Now you're in my video.
Oh, hello, I had to sign in.
Oh.
But I get the top cut.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Can I go? Oh.
Anywhere you can go.
Yeah.
You're the first one.
Okay.
You pick a side.
Thank you.
If you pay attention, take a look at the glaciers in front of us now at 12 o'clock. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Just take a look at the back of the glaciers, high in the mountains. Can you see different layers?
Yes.
Those are the different layers where the glacier used to be.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gnoloden. Welcome to the Winey Mountain. We're in Hornsund, which is Svalbard's southernmost fjord, but it doesn't feel very southerly. It's very heavily glaciated because the Spitsbergen current from the east just curls around the southern tip and disrupts the flow of the Gulf Stream in here. And Vanny Volstad's cabin is just up here. She's one of the most famous trappers. We can't actually get inside because there's a pair of Arctic skua nesting about 5 meters away. Jack and Harry and Kirsty are going to walk with you that way and tell you a little bit about the cabin.
Here we are.
Big, huge mountain of metamorphic rock. Beautiful nesting habitat. And you keep an eye out, you might see a fox whipping along looking for birds, picking up carcasses. So as John said, this is one of the huts of one of the most famous trappers in Svalbard, Bonnie Valstad. She was here in the 1930s, I think 1932 when she first came. She was a taxi driver in Tromsø.
Mother wasn't a huge animal.
This photo with the iceberg and
Conditions are also looking favorable for kayaking.
So excited to be kayaking today out here in the open water, Arctic Ocean, some beautiful glaciers behind us, seals floating along, maybe a polar bear will come up and have a good snack.
Kayaking with Gary today. He's going to be in front of me, and it's going to be my sole mission to put Gary in the water.
You think we might see a seal? Are you okay? You didn't fall in, did you? It would be right. This is the guy that's going to tip me over, probably. Hope not.
But it was around the equator, it wasn't where it is today. So it's on its way.
Oh, too late. It's always when you hand off the camera.
Open sesame.
Open sesame. 1, 2.
Yeah, there is a flavor.
Around one more time. One more time. This really is the last one. Welcome to Alcornet. There's a few reindeer up there. Same as usual, watch where you go. Try and avoid the green stuff, try and step on the rocks.
We've seen some birds already on this trip. We really haven't gotten good and close to reindeer, so we're going to kind of focus on that. Next little bay in front of the ship, this kind of fjord is called Tryghamna. Tryghamna meaning safe harbor.
And I'm reliably informed that some of you are still undeterred and are planning to jump in the water right here.
Fantastic.
Cannot wait.
What
Ready
group?
to put my Wim Hof practice to use.
What?
Just waiting for his sister.
Joshy! Woohoo! Woo!
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh!
How's the water?
She's still in.
Wow.
Scenic brochure time. Not really.
Remember back, I briefly became very unpopular when I called you all in when these guys were outside. Hi, Rob. And remember those beluga whales on the way? And we rescued some waste, some garbage. And Alice got very excited about these copepods that were all over those fishing nets. And again, we went into the ice that evening. Captain Torrey took the ship in. And this was the radar screen. This is a little bit psychedelic, but we don't need to talk about that too much. So that was your voyage, ladies and gentlemen. That was your voyage.
We have about 2,100 inhabitants here, and we are on the road of a coal city. Was founded in 1906 by John Longyear Monroe. And we have about 20 tons of seeds inside in about 140,000 bags.
Armageddon.
No.
Look at that beautiful illustration on top of it.
We also have just on the right side the Svalbard church. It's one of the northernmost churches in the world. And that's the one and so the biggest one.
For the best value on your next scenic vacation or any other expedition, email me at gary.senderoff@cruiseplanners.com. Don't forget to visit my website at www.tourdoctors.com and sign up to get on my VIP email list. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to watch my full video of the beautiful scenic eclipse, the tour, the food, everything, and other expeditions like this. Thanks for watching.